needed so that we may enjoy the freedoms afforded us. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Just give me the word.
Thank you. Let's play ball!
We welcome you to Athletic Park in Chaska on a beautiful Memorial Day afternoon. We thank you for spending some of your holiday weekend with us. Alongside producer Brett Johnson, I'm Patrick Lilia, pinch hitting for Mike Schmidt this afternoon. Getting the postseason in Section 2 underway as the Hawks host the Eden Prairie Eagles. We'll get right into the batting order for the visiting Eden Prairie Eagles. Leading off will be the second baseman Nick Thompson, followed by the shortstop Joey Flom. Hawken Hedlund, the third baseman, batting third. Seth Tierney, the designated hitter, batting fourth. Carter Arneson, the right fielder, batting fifth. Dawson Miller, the catcher, batting sixth. Connor Meadows, the first baseman, batting seventh. Zach Peta, the left fielder, batting eighth. And Cade Hutchison, the center fielder, batting ninth. And the starting pitcher for Eden Prairie this afternoon will be Jackson Hunter. So it's Thompson 4, Flom 6, Hedlund 5, Tierney DH, Arneson 9, Miller 2, Meadows 3, Peta 7, and Hutchison 8. How the Eden Prairie lineup will round out this afternoon as they'll face right-hander Maddox Foss for the Hawks. Foss, the sensational shortstop for the Hawks. He'll take the mound today. This double elimination format, each team guaranteed at least 2 games. This game is tied to the 1-8 matchup, Chanhassen and Waconia. The winner of that game will take on the winner of this game, and the losers similarly. Those will be Wednesday evening. We're ready to get underway with Thompson stepping into the box against Maddox Foss. And the first pitch is immediately fouled to the backstop for strike one. No balls and 1 strike on the leadoff hitter, Nick Thompson. Get to the Chaska defense here momentarily. Foss takes a long look on the 0-1 and delivers low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the second baseman. So it'll be Thompson, Flom, and Hedlund batting for the Eagles here in the first inning. Popped up into short center field. Carson Atterbury has a play, and there's 1 out in the top half of the first inning. Flom will bat second. Base is empty, 1 out. So the Chaska defense in the outfield from left to right will be Tangen, Atterbury, and Welter. The infield is Magnuson, Stry, Wicker, and Johnson. And the battery is Foss and Tate Miller. First pitch swinging again is Flom as he fouls it off to the left out of play. No balls and 1 strike. So the first couple Eagles hitters aggressive, swinging early and often. The 0-1 is high and outside. Game time temperature is about 85 degrees. Little bit of a breeze as pitch catches the lower inside corner for strike 2. And Foss gets ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Top half of the first inning, no score, and the pitch just high. Evens the count up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Tap back toward the mound. Foss has a play. They'll flip to Raymond Johnson at first for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for Eden Prairie in the top half of the first inning. As that'll bring up Hawken Hedlund to bat with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch to Hedlund, swung on and missed. Check swing rather, but he went. Home plate umpire rings him up. No balls and a strike. Pitch high for ball 1. The wind swirling high in the treetops, but not so much at ground level. The 1-1 on the way, swung on and missed. The flag's out in center field, mostly limp. But you can see the swirling breeze high up in those leaves. The pitch, strike 3 called. So Hedlund strikes out looking. A 1-2-3 first inning for Maddox Foss. No runs, no hits, nobody left for Eden Prairie in the top half of the first inning. The Hawks coming to bat. Eden Prairie, no score.
Hi there, it's Emily Rome Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captains. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know how much your house is worth, even if you're not moving now. Get the information you need to make good decisions. All right, let's meet the captains.
I'm Maddox Foss. I play shortstop and I pitch.
Carson Atterbury, center field.
Matthew Magnuson, I play infield and I pitch.
Isaac Wicker, and I play second base.
Awesome. Get down and watch a baseball game, everybody. Soar Hawks.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park. Bottom half of the first inning, Eden Prairie went down 1-2-3. Here's the lineup and batting order for the Chaska Hawks this afternoon. Leading off and playing center field will be Carson Atterbury. Maddox Foss, the pitcher, batting second. Tate Miller, the catcher, batting third. Matthew Magnuson, the third baseman, batting cleanup. Raymond Johnson, the first baseman, batting fifth. Mason McGowan, the designated hitter, sixth. Jacob Welter, the right fielder, batting seventh. Isaac Wichter, the second baseman, batting eighth. And Mason Tangen, the left fielder, batting seventh. They'll face right-hander Jackson Hunter, who's had a good season for Eden Prairie. A complete game victory back on May 17th. One of the highlights of his season. As Hunter, the long windup, and that quick delivery. First pitch swinging is Atterbury, grounds it to first base as it's fielded by the first baseman Connor Meadows. He takes it to first himself. 1 pitch, 1 out. So both teams swinging early. We saw that with the Eden Prairie hitters in the top half of the first inning. Carson Atterbury swings at the first pitch he sees and grounds it to first. Meadows taking it himself for the out. As here's Foss to bat. See that quick release from Jackson Hunter. Oh, 1 on the way. Lined into right field. That'll get down fair just inside the line. Foss will make a bid for second base, and he will get there. Maddox Foss lines one just inside the right field line for an opposite field double. And we'll see if he'll run for himself, and he will not.
Pitch running for the Hawks, number 24, Will Holt. Now batting, the pitcher, number 4, Tate Miller.
We do have a courtesy runner for Foss at second base. It'll be Will Holt. So the Hawks a chance to get ahead early with a runner at second base and one out. That'll bring up Tate Miller, the catcher. Pitch low for ball one with the shortstop Flom playing right behind Holt at second base. Miller with the slightly open left-handed stance. Pitch grounded on the right side. Meadows makes the play. He'll take it to the bag himself as Holt moves to third base. So now a runner at third with two outs. And that'll bring up Magnuson, the cleanup hitter.
Batting cleanup for the Hawks. The third baseman, number 5, Matthew Magnuson.
So Holt the runner at third with two out. Pitch to Magnuson, curveball, strike one, just on the inside part of the plate. Hawks trying to take advantage of a one-out double. 0-1 is popped up. Actually hit well to deep left field. Back at the wall and unable to make the catch, I should say, and a two-run homer for Magnuson. So Magnuson comes up with a big two-out hit, and the Hawks have a 2-0 lead. So Matthew Magnuson, a two-run homer to left field. Puts the Hawks on top 2-0 here in the first inning. Looked like one of those balls that wasn't going to be all that dangerous when it was hit, but it just kept carrying in this warm, humid air down by the river. This one driven well into center field, but over to make the play is the center fielder, Hutchison. 2 runs, 2 hits, nobody left for the Hawks. A 2-run homer for Matthew Magnuson, and after 1 inning, it's Chaska 2, Eden Prairie nothing. We'll step aside on CHBN. You're watching coverage of the Section 2 playoffs. Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We welcome you back inside Athletic Park. 2-0 Chaska. Matthew Magnuson, a 2-run homer in the bottom half of the first inning. The bat for Eden Prairie will be Tierney, Arneson, and Miller. 4, 5, and 6. Maddox Foss, a nice clean 1-2-3 first inning. Now he has a 2-0 lead to work with. First pitch fouled away by Tierney, and the second pitch just outside. That gets some annoyed reactions from the Hawks dugout. Foss delivers on 1-1, grounded toward third. Nice pick by Magnuson. Strong throw across in time for the out. No, 4 up and 4 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Carter Arneson.
Carter Arneson to bat, the center fielder. Chaska won the regular season meeting 7-3 between these two. That was back in April. That was at Round Lake Stadium in Eden Prairie. 1-0 on the way is high for ball 2. Dawson Miller, the catcher, on deck. The 2-0 on the way, swung on and missed. Hitters have had a tough time picking up some of this movement from Foss. We've seen several half swings. The 2-1, foul tip held on to by Tate Miller, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2, low for ball 3. That fills the count. The payoff pitch, high for ball 4, so the first base runner of the game is Arneson's walk, and that will bring up the catcher, Dawson Miller.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 18, Dawson Miller.
No runner at first, 1 out. Lined into center field on the first pitch, but Atterbury is there with a play. And quickly 2 outs as Dawson Miller swings at the first pitch.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 2, Connor Meadows.
Connor Meadows, the first baseman, to bat. Runner at first, now 2 out. Foss will throw over, back in safely. Crowd filling in at Athletic Park. First pitch of the at-bat to Meadows is high. Memorial Day, a big time of the year on the baseball and softball calendar around the continent, we'll even say, with high school leagues getting into championship time, sectional time, of course, in the state of Minnesota, and the college level, that's tournament time. Women's College World Series getting underway soon, of course, in the major leagues. About the time that you start to get an idea of where your team is at. 1-2 on the way, runner goes. Miller's throw down and having to dive his stride to prevent that ball from going into center field. So the stolen base for Arneson. Runner in scoring position now with 2 out and a 2-2 count on the hitter Meadows. The 2-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. So Meadows strikes out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left aboard for Eden Prairie. After an inning and a half, it's Chaska 2, Eden Prairie nothing. We'll step aside here on CHBN. We'll be right back.
Hi there, it's Emily Rome-Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captains. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know how much your house is worth, even if you're not moving now. Get the information you need to make good decisions. All right, let's meet the captains.
I'm Maddox Voss. I play shortstop and I pitch.
Carson Atterbury, center field.
Matthew Magnuson, I play infield and I pitch.
Isaac Wicker, and I play second base.
Awesome. Get down and watch a baseball game, everybody. Soar Hawks.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park, bottom half of the second inning. 2-0 Chaska with the lead. Hunter delivers, and the pitch fouled at the plate. It'll be Mason McGowan, Jacob Welter, and Isaac Wicker due up to bat. Didn't even get a chance to look at the Eagles' defense in that first inning. The outfield from left to right is Peta, Hutchison, and Arneson. The infield, Headland, Flom, Thompson, and Meadows. And the battery is Hunter and Dawson Miller, as this one grounded on the left side. A nice play by Headland. Throws across in time for the out. So McGowan grounds out to start the bottom half of the second inning. That'll bring up Jacob Welter to bat. If you're just joining us in the bottom half of the first inning, Matthew Magnuson with a 2-run, 2-out home run. First pitch fouled away off to the right side. No balls and 1 strike. One out, base is empty. The 0-1 on the way, swung on and missed. And that sharp break from Hunter on that strike 2 pitch as he quickly delivers the 0-2. That one swung on and missed as Miller has to throw down to first to complete the out. 2 up and 2 down for the Hawks here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Medicaid for the Hawks. The second baseman, number 3,
Isaac Wicker to bat with the bases empty and 2 outs. As Hunter delivers well inside, is having to lean out of the way as Wicker. Oh, 1, high and outside. Hawks leading at 2-0, bottom of the second inning. 2 outs, bases empty. Pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. The 2-1 on the way. Lined into left field. Sizing things up and making the play is a left fielder, Peta. And that will do it. The Hawks go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. After 2, it's Chaska 2, Eden Prairie nothing. You're watching CHBN's coverage of the Section 2 playoffs.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7, and thing is I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, it's for the ones who've been stuck in the mud, searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look.
So we welcome you back to Athletic Park. Top half of the third inning, swung on and missed to start the top half of the third inning. It'll be 8-9-1 for Eden Prairie against Maddox Foss. Not allowed a hit, just one base runner. Pitch fouled away, strike 2. Peta swings and misses at strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And Maddox Foss has his third strikeout. It's Cade Hutchison, the number 9 hitter to bat. Then it'll be Nick Thompson, the number 1 hitter. Base is empty, 1 out. Pitch in for strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way, strike 2. And that's what Foss has done. He's gotten ahead as that pitch high. The 1-2 lined into left field as Tangen didn't get a good read on it. It goes over his head. Tangen picks it up off the base of the wall, and Hutchison will be at second base with a double. Tangen started in and then saw it was going behind him. Unfortunately, not able to catch up to it. So now Eden Prairie with a runner in scoring position as they get their first hit. Two 2-0 Chaska with the lead. A 2-out, 2-run homer from Magnuson in the bottom half of the first inning. Runner at second with 1 out. Pitch lined foul as Eden Prairie continuing to swing at the first pitch early and often. Oh, 1 on the way to Thompson. Fouled again off to the left side, out of play. Seen in the early going, a lot of balls hit the opposite way from both teams. Foss ahead 0-2, trying to get a big out. 0-2 on the way, tapped foul at the plate. Hutchison, the runner at second with 1 out. 2-0 Chaska leading it. Another 0-2 on the way to Thompson. Lined into center field. Atterbury coming in. He's got it for out number 2. So now a runner at second with 2 outs as Flom will bat. Trying to come up with a big 2-out hit and maybe get the Eagles on the board. Magnuson had the big 2-out, 2-run shot back in the first inning. Foss taking his time. Now he comes set and delivers. Lined into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. On his way toward the plate is Hutchison, and he will slide in safely. Getting tagged out at second base is Flom. The run will count. So the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits for Eden Prairie. No one left after 2.5. It's Chaska 2, Eden Prairie 1. We'll come back here on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
The left fielder, number 20, Mason Tangen.
Back here at Athletic Park, bottom half of the third inning. It's 2-1 Chaska with the lead. It'll be 9-1 and 2 for the Hawks. Mason Tangen, then Atterbury and Foss as Jackson Hunter delivers high and inside. Eagles scoring their first run in the top half of the third inning. 2-out RBI single for Joey Flom. He was thrown out at second base, but the run counted for the Eagles. Hunter's 2-0 on the way, low. So another chance perhaps for the Hawks to get the leadoff man on. It's taking all the way, and taking ball 4 is Tangen. So that'll bring Atterbury to the plate.
Hawks go back to the top of the order.
Atterbury grounded out to first unassisted in the bottom half of the first inning. Maddox Foss will follow. Runner at first and nobody out. That's Tangen. And the pitch to Foss. Tapped foul off to the right. No balls and a strike. Atterbury goes the other way and drops it into left field. That'll be a base hit. So the Hawks get the first two on here in the bottom half of the third inning. Trying to answer the Eden Prairie run from the top of the inning, and that'll bring Foss to bat with two on and nobody out. Hunter comes set. Foss dropping the bunt down, and it's a little bit of a tough play. Throw to first just in time to get Foss. The crowd doesn't like it. Hunter had a little trouble getting his grip on that ball, but he was able to recover in time, and Foss is retired. The runners do move up. Now second and third with one out. Tate Miller will bat. Hunter out of the windup, delivers. First pitch tapped foul off to the right side. Ducks on the pond for Tate Miller. Hunter trying to work out of a jam. 0-1 on the way, outside. Certainly a big spot right now with the Hawks trying to answer the run that the Eagles got in the top of the inning. Pitch on the way is low and inside. Winner of this game will play the winner of Waconia against Chanhassen. Pitch popped foul out of play off to the left side. The loser of this game will play the loser from that game. The other matchups all taking place this afternoon. Shakopee hosting Prairie Lake, and Minnetonka hosting Bloomington Jefferson. Jackson Hunter delivers on 2-2 to Miller. Hit him. Well, that'll load the bases.
For the Hawks, the third baseman, number 5.
So that'll bring up Matthew Magnuson to bat. Had a 2-run homer in the bottom half of the first inning. As Aiden Fontaine will courtesy run for Miller. Bases loaded, one out, and Magnuson, the guy the Hawks want to bat at the plate. First pitch on the way to Magnuson, check swing, strike one. Hunter delivers on 0-1, curveball high. Bases loaded, 1 out. Tangen at third, Atterbury at second, and the courtesy runner Fontaine at first. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Hunter's 1-2 high and outside. Tried to come back with the fastball, couldn't get Magnuson to chase. Hunter delivers on 2-2, pop foul out of play off to the right. Starting to see that swirling breeze get down toward field level a little bit more. Flags out in straightaway center field just above the 390, starting to move a little bit more. Hunter delivers another 2-2. Poked out into short center field into no man's land, but it will hang up there to be reeled in by Thompson. Is tagging and coming home, and coming in safely is Tangen. Very aggressive base running on that short pop fly to center field. And the Hawks answer the Eden Prairie run. Going to third on that play also was Atterbury. So Tangen comes in to score. Magnuson has 3 RBI in the game.
Number 9, Raymond Johnson.
Magnuson punched it up into no man's land. Thompson having to make that awkward catch with his back to the plate, and the Hawks able to take advantage. They now lead at 3-1. Runners now on the corners as the first pitch to Raymond Johnson is inside for ball 1. Pitch lashed foul up the third base line. One ball, one strike on Johnson. As Hunter delivers. Curveball high and inside as going to second without a throw is Miller, or the courtesy runner Fontaine, excuse me. As Hunter delivers on 2-1, just catches the outside corner, strike 2. Johnson looking for the big 2-out hit that could break this game open a little bit. Time called. Jackson trying to make the big pitch to limit the damage to 1. The 2-2. Popped foul out of play off to the right side. Look out in the parking lot. Check your windshield after the game. Hunter comes back with another 2-2 on the way. Lined again down the right field line. And this will be out of play. Landing near the batting and pitching cages down the right field line here at Athletic Park. A perfect afternoon for baseball. All 4 Section 2 games getting underway this afternoon. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. So having to complete the play is Miller, which he does, and that will end the inning. The Hawks get 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2, and after 3, it's Chaska 3, Eden Prairie 1. We'll come back here on CHBN right after this.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems. But God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Back here at Athletic Park, top half of the fourth inning, 3-1 Hawks with the lead. It'll be Hedlund, Tierney, and Arneson to bat for Eden Prairie in the fourth inning. As Maddox Foss delivers high, quickly ball 2. Hawks picked up a run in the bottom half of the third. They answered the Eden Prairie 2-out RBI single in the top half of the inning. Maddox Foss has only allowed 2 hits so far. Little bit of a cleaner game than his counterpart Hunter has had, who's given up 3 hits, but there's also been some other traffic, some walks and a hit by pitch. As I say that, Hedlund draws a leadoff walk here in the top half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, number 24, Seth Tierney.
Designated hitter Seth Tierney to bat with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch to Tierney is outside for ball 1. See the cottonwood spores all over as there's a high pop-up behind second base. Wicker is underneath it and he's got it. So Tierney pops out for the first out. That'll bring Carter Arneson to bat. Runner still at first base.
Right fielder, number 8, Carter Arneson.
One of the great ballparks you'll find in the state of Minnesota. That's Athletic Park, where we are this afternoon. Foss throws over and back in safely is Hedlund. Hedlund drew a walk to start the inning, and then Tierney popped out. A 1-0 on the way, high and outside. Three to 1 Chaska with the lead. Hawks got 2 in the first on the 2-run homer by Magnuson. 1 in the bottom half of the third inning. Back throw to first base and back in time once again is Hedlund. Eagles got their run in the top of the third inning. A 2-out RBI single from Joey Flom. He was thrown out at second on the play. Another throw over as they're paying quite a bit of attention to Hedlund over at first base. The 3-0 on the way is inside for ball 4. So a pair of walks for the Eagles, sandwiched around the pop-out, and they have 2 on.
Batting, the catcher, number 18, Dawson Miller.
Dawson Miller, the catcher, to bat. Miller flew out to center field back in the second inning. Swung on and missed that breaking pitch from Foss. Runners at first and second with one out. The 0-1 grounded on the left side. That'll get into left field for a base hit. As coming around toward the plate, the throw will be up the line. And in to score is Headland, and it's a 3-2 ball game. So Arneson down to second. RBI single for Dawson Miller, and Eden Prairie back within a run at 3-2. Appeal to make sure that the runner touched third base, Headland, on his way around, and they say he did. Although if you're the Hawks, every reason to want to be careful after how that Elk River game went. Wild finish. Note runners at first and second. If you missed that game, it looked like the Hawks had the game won on a sacrifice fly in the bottom half of the seventh inning. But the Elks successfully appealed that the runner left third base early. Hawks did eventually walk the game off in the bottom of the ninth, but certainly not something you see at the ballpark every day. It's Connor Meadows batting. He's behind 0-2, and the pitch swung on and missed. Strike three. A big strikeout for Foss.
Batting, the left fielder, number 5, Zach Pella.
Zach Pitt at a bat.
Zach Pella.
Tying run at second with 2 out. Oh, 1 to Pila. Grounded on the left side. Fielded by Stry at short. Low throw scooped up nicely at first base by Johnson, and that's the inning. Eden Prairie does pick up 1 run on 1 hit, and they leave 2. After 3.5, we're halfway home. Chaska 3, Eden Prairie 2 here on CHBN.
Hi there, it's Emily Rome Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captains. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know how much your house is worth, even if you're not moving now. Get the information you need to make good decisions. All right, let's meet the captains.
I'm Maddox Foss. I play shortstop and I pitch.
Carson Atterbury, center field.
Matthew Magnuson, I play infield and I pitch.
Isaac Wicker, and I play second base.
Awesome. Get down and watch a baseball game, everybody. Soar Hawks.
Designated hitter, number 7, Mason McGowan.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park for the bottom half of the 4th inning. 6, 7, 8 for the Hawks. McGowan, Welter, and Wicker to bat. Jackson Hunter, he's had to work around traffic throughout the game today, but only trailing by 1. He'll try to keep the Eagles within 1. Deal strike 1 to McGowan and steps off. 0-1 on the way is way outside. Almost went through the left-hand batter's box. Three runs, 3 hits for the Hawks, 2 runs on 3 hits for Eden Prairie. As that pitch outside, appeal down to first base, and say McGowan did not swing. 2 balls and a strike. As Hunter deals the 2-1, strike 2 called. McGowan grounded out to third back in the 2nd inning. Swung on and missed, strike three. Second strikeout for Jackson Hunter.
Number 13, Jacob Welter.
Jacob Welter will bat. Base is empty with one out as this one grounded right back to short. Flom up with it, throws across in time for the out. The first pitch swinging is Welter, and Flom throws him out. 2 up, 2 down.
For the Hawks, the second baseman, number 3, Isaac Wicker.
It's Isaac Wicker to bat. Flew out to left field in the second inning. Well, quickly 2 up and 2 down for Jackson Hunter. Base is empty. First pitch to Wicker, high and outside. Hunter working quickly. Pitch popped foul onto the grandstand. Hunter delivers the 1-1, curveball, strike 2. Hunter ahead, 1-2, delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Hunter comes up with a big shutdown inning, and after 4, a 1-2-3 inning for the Eden Prairie right-hander. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Hawks, and after 4, it's Chaska 3, Eden Prairie 2. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
This is David and Goliath. View me as a fly, smaller than horizon, but there's so many rifles. My soul's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a block. I'm on top of the dead, just to look a giant dead in his head. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Been the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top half of the 5th inning here at Athletic Park. 9-1-2 to bat for Eden Prairie, Hutchison, Thompson, and Flom against Maddox Foss. 3-2 Chaska with the lead. (1-0) on the way to Hutchison is high for ball 2. Hutchison doubled back in the second inning, came around to score. That was the first hit and the first run for Eden Prairie today. 2-0. Change up, strike 1, and the Eden Prairie crowd not liking that. Two 1, strike 2, swung on and missed. Chaska got 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Eden Prairie 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. The 2-2, strike 3 called. Hutchinson strikes out looking to open the top half of the 5th inning. That'll bring up the top of the order and Nick Thompson. Thompson has flown out twice to center field. Curveball outside for ball 1. A good game this afternoon. This is the 4-5 matchup. That breaking ball outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Voss delivers on 2-0, high for ball 3. Brilliant afternoon for baseball. We thank you for spending some of your holiday with us here on CHBN. 3-0 on the way. Strike called as Thompson was taking all the way. Along with producer engineer Brett Johnson, I'm Patrick Lilia, sitting in for Mike Schmidt this afternoon. 3-1 on the way. Strike 2 call, just catching the high outside corner. And again, the Eden Prairie fans not liking that. Hopefully we'll get one more chance to get Mike back on the air with you with there's ball 4 high and outside. We'll see how the bracket and the schedule shakes out in this double elimination format. So Thompson now at first, and Flom to bat. Flom had an RBI single back in the second inning, thrown out at second base. Grounded out back to the mound in the first. Runner goes. Miller's throw is high and in safely will be Thompson with a stolen base. So now the tying run in scoring position for Eden Prairie. A 1-0 count on Flom. Fastball low. Voss comes home on the 2-0, swing and a miss. The 2-1. Grounded in the hole between short and third into left field. That's a base hit. Holding up at third will be Thompson. So now the Eagles have runners at the corners with 1 out. Fourth Eden Prairie hit. Hawk Hedlund to bat with the tying run 90 feet away. Hawk and Hedlund struck out looking in the first inning, then walked and scored in the fourth. Voss trying to pitch out of a jam. Ball will get to the backstop. Coming home is Thompson. He'll score. Oh, the wild pitch scores Thompson, and the game is tied. Flom down to second. So Hedlund batting now with the go-ahead run in scoring position as he swings and misses at a changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Eden Prairie with single runs the last 3 innings, including this one. Strike 2 on Hedlund. Voss trying to get a big out here with the go-ahead run in scoring position. The 1-2, low for ball 2. Voss delivers the 2-2. It's popped out toward right field. Underneath it to make a play is Welter. Tagging and moving up to go to third is Flom.
The designated hitter, Seth Tierney.
So Hedlund is the second out, but he does move the runner to third. Seth Tierney to bat, the cleanup hitter, grounded out to third and popped out to short center field. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded to short, Stry up with it. He'll throw across in time for the out. So the go-ahead run is stranded at third base, but the Eagles do tie the game. They get 1 run on 2 hits. And after 4.5, it is all tied up. The Hawks and the Eagles 3 apiece. We'll be right back on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state,
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
The Hawks, the left fielder, number 20, Mason Hagan.
Welcome you back to Athletic Park. Bottom half of the 5th inning, the Eagles and the Hawks tied at 3. 9-1-2 for the Hawks, Tangen, Atterbury, and Foss. First pitch swinging, a pop foul on the right side. Over trying to make a play and reeling it in. A nice catch by the first baseman, Meadows. A lot of foul territory on that right side, and he made a nice extension on the catch just in front of the yellow line.
For the Hawks, the center fielder, Carson Atterbury.
Back to the top of the order, it's Atterbury to bat. Atterbury grounded out to first, then singled in the third. Hunter delivers low and outside. Jackson Hunter had some early traffic to work around, but had found a groove a little bit the last couple innings. Driven out into center field as Hutchison has a play on it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2.
The pitcher, Maddox Foss.
That'll bring Maddox Foss up to bat. That's now 6 in a row retired by Jackson Hunter as he drops strike 1 in on Foss. Foss singled and scored back in the, singled in the first inning as he'll line this one into center field. Hutchison over again to make the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jackson Hunter and the Eden Prairie Eagles. After 5 here at Athletic Park, Eden Prairie and Chaska tied at 3. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
This is David and Goliath. View me as a fly, smaller than horizon, but there's so many rifles. My size of the body that can take half of those bodies and make a path. I'm on top of the deck, just to look a giant dead in his eye. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Been the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park, top half of the 6th inning of this quarterfinal game, double elimination format in Section 2. The Eagles and the Hawks tied at 3. It'll be Arneson, Miller, and Meadows to bat for Eden Prairie. Pitcher Maddox Foss, 4 hits and 3 runs allowed in 5 innings. First pitch is high to Arneson. Eden Prairie with single runs in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 1-0, strike called. Chaska got 2 on the Magnuson homer in the 1st, and then 1 in the 3rd. Strike 2 called. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Not a good swing from Arneson as he strikes out. Arneson had reached his first 2 times up, strikes out.
Catcher, Dawson Miller.
So the catcher, Dawson Miller, to bat. He singled in the 4th, flew out to center in the 2nd. Quickly, first pitch dropped in for strike 1 by Foss. Oh, 1 to Miller. Drop this one into center field. That'll be a base hit. A 1-out single for Dawson Miller. He's on for the 2nd time today. Connor Meadows, the first baseman, will bat with a runner at first and 1 out. A warm afternoon here at Athletic Park.
Parker Johnson.
I beg your pardon, we're going to get a pinch hitter for Meadows. It'll be Parker Johnson to bat. Foss taking his time for this at bat. First pitch bounced fair. It took an awkward hop alongside the 3rd base bag. It'll be just a single for Parker Johnson. Ball only went about 20 feet off the bat, but took a hop and stayed fair, and that'll bring up Zach Pila, the left fielder, to bat. Now the go-ahead run at 3rd base. So Arneson at 3rd and Johnson at 1st. And now Johnson will be lifted for a pinch runner. Joey Getze will be the pinch runner at first base.
Number 22. Joey Getze.
With a go-ahead run at 3rd, Foss looking to make a big pitch. Infield plays in. Showing bunt as now they've got the runner hung up between home and 3rd, and they got him. As Arneson frustrated, he stumbled as he was starting to retreat to 3rd base, and that allows the Hawks to come up with a big out. Johnson took 2nd on the play, so now the runner at 2nd with 2 outs. Pitch tapped foul. Zach Pila grounded out to short in his last at bat. A big, costly base running mistake by the Eagles potentially cost them the go-ahead run, but Foss still needs to get that dirt out. 1-1. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Foss needing to make one more big pitch. Eagles had first and third with one out. Arneson caught off on the rundown. The 1-2. Grounded on the right side. Wicker has it. Throws to first. And the Hawks get out of it. Eden Prairie does not score. They leave one hit, one left. After 5.5. It's Chaska and Eden Prairie tied at 3.
Hi there, it's Emily Rome-Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captains. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know how much your house is worth, even if you're not moving now. Get the information you need to make good decisions. All right, let's meet the captains.
I'm Maddox Voss. I play shortstop and I pitch.
Carson Atterbury, center field.
Matthew Magnuson, I play infield and I pitch.
Isaac Wicker, and I play second base.
Awesome. Get down and watch a baseball game, everybody. Soar Hawks.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park, bottom half of the 6th inning. Hawks and Eagles tied at 3. It'll be 3-4-5 for Chaska. Tate Miller, Matthew Magnuson, and Raymond Johnson to bat as the Eagles possibly running themselves out of the go-ahead run in the top half of the inning. Jackson Hunter delivers to Miller. First pitch swinging, drives it toward the gap in right center field. And over, though, to make the play on it is the center fielder, Hutchison. Ball hung up long enough for Hutchison to have a relatively easy play on at the end. It's Matthew Magnuson, who had the big hit back in the first inning, a 2-out, 2-run homer. Also a sacrifice. He has all 3 Chaska RBI. Pitch outside for ball 1. Hunter delivers. Popped on the right side. Looking to have a play on it is the first baseman. I believe that's now going to be Johnson. So 2 up and 2 down for the Hawks. It is still Meadows at first base. I apologize. Raymond Johnson to bat, 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch swinging, lifted into center field. Hutchison is under it, and he's got it. Jackson Hunter has retired 10 in a row. And after 6, it's Eden Prairie and Chaska tied at 3. We'll go to the top half of the 7th inning right after this here on CHBN.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7, and thing is I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, it's for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope, trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look
Welcome you back. Top half of the 7th inning. Hawks and Eagles tied at 3. 9-1 and 2 for the Eagles as Foss delivers strike one. Cade Hutchison, the batter. He has doubled and scored. Struck out looking. Swung on and missed. Eagles had a great chance to take the lead in the top half of the 6th inning, but Arneson got caught in a rundown at third base, straying a little bit far away. Didn't help that he stumbled a little bit as he was trying to reverse. Foss ahead 1-2. Popped foul off to the right, out of play. Another tight one here at Athletic Park. It feels like we've had those more often than not throughout the season. The 1-2 was inside, as getting a piece of it on that swing to stay alive is Hutchison. That pitch was way inside, and Hutchison lucky to make contact with it. Another 1-2 poked foul off to the right, out of play onto the grandstand. Keep an eye out for updates about when or if our next broadcast will be available as the pitch high for ball 2. It'll depend on opponent and seed and all that stuff. Of course, this game tied to the Chanhassen-Waconia game. That's the 1-8. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. 5th strikeout for Maddox Foss. As Hutchison strikes out, he's out number 1. Top of the order, Nick Thompson to bat. Walked and scored in the 5th. Has flown out to center twice. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch swinging, lifted into left field. Tangen has a play for out number 2.
Batting shortstop, Joey Flom.
Joey Flom now batting with the bases empty and 2 outs. Foss trying to get the Hawks back in the dugout with a chance to walk it off. The pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes on Flom. He's reached twice, had an RBI single, but thrown out at second. This is the second pitch of the at-bat, also high and outside. The 2-0, strike called. Bases empty, 2 outs. Foss quickly delivering. Pitch fouled off to the left side. Foss is 2-2, tapped back toward the mound. Foss has it, flips to Johnson. Eagles go 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. The Hawks with a chance to walk it off when we come back. You're watching coverage of the Section 2A tournament here on CHBN.
This is David and Goliath. View me as a fly, smaller than horizon, but there's so many rifles. My size in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a path. I'm on top of the deck, just to look a giant dead in his eye. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Been the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
Hi there, it's Emily Roan-Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captains. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know.
We are back at Athletic Park, bottom of the 7th inning, a chance to walk it off for the Hawks. It'll be McGowan, Welter, and Wicker to bat against Jackson Hunter. Swing and a miss at the first pitch by McGowan. It'll be officially a foul tip. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Hawks, 3 runs on 6 hits for the Eagles. As Hunter delivers a curveball swing and a miss, strike 2. Another tight down-to-the-wire game at Athletic Park. This one with a little more meaning to it. As Hunter ahead 0-2 on McGowan. He delivers. Grounded foul at the third base line will stay no balls and 2 strikes. Regardless of outcome, the Hawks will play Wednesday. Might be here, might be at Chanhassen. Pitch high for ball 1, as just missing with the fastball was Hunter. As Hunter delivers 1-2, strike 3 called as McGowan just raises his arms over his head, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, Welter.
McGowan strikes out for the second time. He's 0 for 3, and that'll bring up Jacob Welter to bat. Welter 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to short. First pitch swinging. Hit foul off to the left side. No balls and 1 strike. Hunter comes home. Breaking ball high. Base is empty, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning, the Hawks and the Eagles tied at 3. The 1-1, strike 2 called. It's Jackson Hunter with a little wobbly the first couple of innings, but he has been locked in. A 1-2, lifted into center field. Hutchison is there, and he has it for out number 2. Now 12 in a row set down by Jackson Hunter. 2 outs, the base is empty, and Wicker to bat. Isaac Wicker to bat. It's flown out to left and struck out. First pitch swung on and missed. The game does get to the top half of the 8th inning, as this pitch is strike 2 called. It'll be Hedlund, Tierney, and Arneson to bat for Eden Prairie if this game gets to the 8th inning. As Hunter delivers, grounded on the right side, scooped up by Meadows, flips to Hunter covering first, and another 1-2-3 inning for Jackson Hunter. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Free baseball for you on this Memorial Day. We'll go to the top half of the 8th inning. All tied up at 3, the Hawks and the Eagles.
Going to Akron.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Schramm House over.
Welcome you back to Athletic Park. Extra innings, top of the 8th inning. It'll be 3-4-5 for Eden Prairie against Maddox Foss. Foss has allowed 3 runs and 6 hits in 7 innings. Swing and a miss by Headland, and Foss ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Headland has struck out looking, walked and scored, and fouled out to first base. I apologize, flew out to right field. 0 for 3 in the game, the 0-2 on the way, tapped in front of the plate, foul. For the Hawks in the bottom half of the 8th inning, it'll be 9-1 and 2. Tangen, Atterbury, and Foss. The 0-2 on the way from Foss did not get the strike 3 call. Everybody in the stadium was waiting for that ring up, and they don't get it. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Headland. This time they got him. Swung on and missed.
The designated hitter, Seth Kearney.
5th strikeout for Maddox Foss. Seth Tierney to bat. The designated hitter grounded out to third, grounded out to short. Taps one toward third. Magnuson backs up, sets, throws, and 2 out. Carter Arneson will bat with the bases empty and 2 out.
Right fielder Carter Arneson.
Pitch to Arneson. Bends in there for strike 1. Arneson has walked twice and struck out. The 0-1 inside. The 1-1 from Foss, high and outside. It's Maddox Foss trying to get the Hawks back in the dugout to try to walk it off for a second time. Curveball, strike 2. The 2-2 inside. Eagles with single runs in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Tapped foul on the right side. Hawks got 2 in the 1st on the Magnuson homer, and then 1 in the 3rd. Brilliant pitching today, both from Jackson Hunter and from Maddox Foss. The 2-2 grounded up the middle. That'll hit off the dirt and get into center field for a base hit. Very dry conditions out there this afternoon as that ball took an awkward hop off the dirt away from Wicker to ensure it got into center field. So a 2-out hit, and we'll have a meeting at the mound. So Arneson is aboard with a 2-out single. We'll step aside here on CHBN. It looks like that will be the end of the day for Maddox Foss. We'll be back here on CHBN, 3-3 our score. Matthew Magnuson will take over on the mound. Some other changes for the Hawks. Maddox Foss, who pitched 7 2/3 great innings, he's now at shortstop. And Owen Stry moves to third where Magnuson was. Magnuson's first pitch to Dawson Miller is fouled onto the grandstand. Miller has 2 singles in the game. Carter Arneson at first with a 2-out single. Took an awkward hop off the dry dirt. Throw over to first. And diving back in safely is Arneson. Magnuson delivers the 0-1, lifted into center field. Atterbury is over and eventually has a play on it. And the ball got caught up in the wind a little bit, but able to make the play is Atterbury. Eden Prairie, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left after 7.5. It's Eden Prairie and Chaska tied at 3. Another chance for the Hawks to win it here on CHBN.
Hi there, it's Emily Rome-Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captains. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know how much your house is worth, even if you're not moving now. Get the information you need to make good decisions. All right, let's meet the captains.
I'm Maddox Foss. I play shortstop and I pitch.
Carson Atterbury, center field.
Matthew Magnuson, I play infield and I pitch.
Isaac Wicker, and I play second base.
Awesome. Get down and watch a baseball game, everybody. Soar Hawks.
We are back here at Athletic Park, bottom half of the 8th inning. The Eagles and the Hawks tied at 3. It'll be Tangen, Atterbury, and Foss against Jackson Hunter, who has set down 13 Hawks in a row. First pitch grounded on the right side. Nice sliding stop, throw to first in time. Thompson with a nice sliding play. You could see that big cloud of dirt he kicked up. And the throw to first just in time to retire Tangen. And now 14 in a row set down by Jackson Hunter. Back to the top of the order, and Carson Atterbury. It's reached once. First pitch popped up on the left side of the infield. Out into short left field, and coming in to make the play is Pila, the left fielder. 2 up and 2 down. Now Maddox Foss, who pitched 7 2/3 brilliant innings of his own, now at shortstop. Hunter's first pitch is strike 1. Hunter out of the windup, delivers strike 2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt as Miller able to complete the play to first. A 1-2-3 inning. Jackson Hunter has set down 16 Hawks in a row and will go to the top half of the 9th inning. Eagles tied at 3 with the Hawks. And we'll be back here on CHBN.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend. And country cooking, Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, it's for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park, top half of the 9th inning. Eagles and the Hawks tied at 3. It'll be 7-8-9 for Eden Prairie, Meadows, Pila, and Hutchinson to bat. Meadows has struck out twice. First pitch popped up into foul territory. Miller able to snow cone the catch, and there's one pitch and one out. Matthew Magnuson beginning his first full inning on the mound. Zach Pila to bat. First pitch, another pop-up into foul territory. Miller again. Does he have another play? Can't quite get it in the glove. Had a play on it, but couldn't quite get it in. And Pila will stay alive. No balls and one strike. The 0-1, strike 2 called. It's Magnuson's 0-2, high and outside. Magnuson's 1-2, a lifted foul. Straddling the foul line, able to make the catch, is Johnson, the first baseman, for out number 2. Catch made in foul territory. 2 up and 2 down, and Hutchison will be the batter.
Center fielder Cade Hutchison.
Hutchison has doubled and struck out twice. On the bottom of the 9th for the Hawks, it'll be Miller, Magnuson, and Johnson to bat. Magnuson delivers. Strike 1. Magnuson pumps in strike 2. Had a lot of great pitching today. Here's the 0-2, just high. Bases empty, 2 outs. Magnuson's pitch, strike 3 called. Hutchison strikes out for the 3rd time. A 1-2-3 inning for Matthew Magnuson. Will the third time be the charm for the Hawks? It'll be 3, 4, and 5 coming up to bat for the Hawks in the bottom of the 9th inning here on CHBN. Tied at 3.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Back at Athletic Park, bottom half of the 9th inning, the Eagles 3 and the Hawks 3. It'll be Tate Miller, Matthew Magnuson, and Raymond Johnson to bat against Jackson Hunter, still out there, but he's set down 16 in a row. And just watching his warm-up tosses, he looks like a guy who's out there to keep dealing a little while longer. The first pitch to Miller is inside for ball 1. Haven't had a run since the 5th inning. Pitch grounded on the right side in the hole. As it's bobbled and then flipped away. Miller will head down to second base. A critical mistake by the first baseman Meadows as he was trying to get it to Hunter. So that ends the streak. But more importantly, the Hawks had the winning run at second base. And the courtesy runner will be coming on. Aiden Fontaine, the winning run at second base. Meadows was trying to flip it to Hunter. He wasn't going to get him anyway after the bobble. Matthew Magnuson to bat. He got things going in the first inning, and he'll try to end it here, and he won't because he will be intentionally walked.
Now batting for the Hawks, first baseman.
It'll bring up Raymond Johnson. Johnson will talk to his third base coach. So Fontaine the winning run at second. Magnuson intentionally walked at first. His run doesn't mean anything. It looks like we're going to get a pinch runner for Magnuson as well. And Will Holt will come on.
Running for the pitcher, number 24, Will Holt.
We'll see if Johnson wants to drop down a bunt. Fontaine at second, Holt at first. The bunt play is on, and not able to make the play is the first baseman Meadows is holding up at third. Is Fontaine. The winning run 90 feet away. As Meadows came in to try to catch it on the fly. Everybody's safe, bases loaded, nobody out. So 16 Hawks in a row were retired, now 3 in a row have reached. Winning run at third, nobody out. McGowan the batter. First pitch, swing and a miss. McGowan looking for his first hit. The pitch, swing and a miss. The 0-2 swung out and missed, and a big strikeout for Hunter. Third strikeout for McGowan as Hunter gets a big out, and it looks like that will be the end of his day. What a day for Jackson Hunter. He set down 16 in a row. Got a big strikeout, but still not out of the woods are Eden Prairie. Fontaine, the winning run is at third. It will be Welter to bat, and it looks like Hunter will actually stay in the game.
Now batting for the Hawks, the right fielder, Jacob Welter.
Jacob Welter has struck out, grounded out, and flown out. Winning run 90 feet away, bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch to Welter, swing and a miss. Hunter sets the 0-1 outside. Also going to be important to keep the ball in the batter's box. Ball to the backstop might allow Fontaine to score. Pitch to Welter, swing and a miss. Wicker would follow. 1-2 on the way to Welter, high and outside. The 2-2, strike 3 called. So the Hawks load the bases, and then Hunter comes back to strike out McGowan and Welter, and there are 2 outs.
Second baseman, Isaac Wicker.
Isaac Wicker to bat. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat, strike 1. Fontaine at third, Holt at second. Fontaine the only run that matters. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Johnson at first. Hunter's pitch doesn't get the strike 3 call. Just low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jackson Hunter's 1-2, tapped on the right side. Meadows has it. The Eagles get out of the jam. The Hawks leave the bases loaded in the bottom half of the 9th inning. We play on at Athletic Park. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. 1 error in the inning as well for the Eagles. After 9, it's the Eagles and Hawks tied at 3. Welcome you back to Athletic Park, the top half of the 10th inning. A fabulous job by Jackson Hunter to pitch out of a bases-loaded, nobody-out jam in the bottom of the 9th inning to get the game to the 10th. Hawks loaded the bases with nobody out, but 2 strikeouts and a ground out, and we play on. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 for the Eagles to face Magnuson as 2 quick fouls from Nick Thompson has him behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Flom and Hedlund scheduled to follow. Magnuson beginning his second full inning, another foul off to the left out of play. Eden Prairie, 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Chaska, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Ground ball up the middle, and that'll be a base hit into center field for Nick Thompson. The Eagles have not led in the game. The Hawks led 2-0, then led 3-1. Eagles with single runs in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Hawks got 2 in the 1st and 1 in the 3rd. Flom to bat, he's been on twice. Throw over to first as Thompson back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat, strike 1 on Flom. We have had some really good pitching this afternoon from both sides. Maddox Foss went 7 2/3 for the Hawks. Swing and a miss as Magnuson has taken over. And he's had a couple of good innings. Jackson Hunter set down 16 in a row for Eden Prairie. Got in a huge jam in the bottom of the 9th. This pitch fouled away off to the left. No balls and 2 strikes. And then struck out McGowan, struck out Welter, and got Wicker to ground out to first to keep the game alive. Flom, the slightly open left-handed batting stance. The 0-2, low for ball 1. Along with producer-engineer Brett Johnson, I'm Patrick Lilia, sitting in for Mike Schmidt this afternoon. Throw over to first as back in time is Thompson. Thank you for spending some of your holiday with us. The 1-2, tapped back to the mound, and the throw will get into center field as Magnuson was trying to get the out at second base. Thompson is safe, and he'll stay at second base. It was a tough play as Magnuson was trying to get the out at second. So now 2 on with nobody out, and Hawken Hedlund the batter. Hedlund has walked, scored, struck out twice, also grounded out. Excuse me, popped out, I apologize. So the Eagles have a threat here in the top of the 10th with 2 on and nobody out. As Hedlund looking to bunt, pulls it back and takes ball 1. Throw down to second will not be in time. Thompson the runner at second, Flom at first. Thompson with a single, Flom reached on an error. It's Hedlund looking to bunt again, this time he gets it down. As Magnuson's throw will get over the first baseman Johnson into right field. In to score will be Thompson, and the Eagles have their first lead of the game. Boy, 2 plays that Magnuson would really like to have back. The throw to second and now the throw to first, as we'll have a meeting on the mound Eden Prairie now leads for the first time in the game. Eagles 4, Hawks 3, top of the 10th inning. Seth Tierney to bat, and then a runner at third with nobody out.
Batting, Seth Tierney.
So Flom is at third. The pitch lined into left field. That'll be a fair ball down the line. That's going to score 2. In to score is Flom. Headland in to score. And the Eagles have opened up a 3-run lead in the top of the 10th inning. A 2 RBI double for Seth Tierney. McKierney comes up with a big hit. Courtesy runner will come on for Eden Prairie. Josh Kelly will be the pinch runner at second. Tough turn of events for the Hawks. Had the bases loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the ninth, could not score, and the Eagles have made the Hawks pay for it. They've scored 3 in the top of the 10th with a runner at second and nobody out. Magnuson's first pitch is looking to bunt as Arneson pulls it back for ball 1. The Eagles did not lead in the game until this 10th inning. Bunted to the screen. In the bottom of the 10th for the Hawks, it'll be Tangen, Atterbury, and Foss, 9-1 and 2. Throw to second and back in safely is the pinch runner, Kelly. The 1-1. As it's bunted foul up the third base line. Then Stry nearly collided with Miller just inside the foul line. So it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, grounded on the right side. Nice pick, Johnson, but then he drops it. Throw to first, not in time. Johnson knocked it down, couldn't get it picked up cleanly, and the throw to Magnuson not in time. So an infield single for Arneson. Runners at the corners now with Dawson Miller to bat. Still nobody out. Eden Prairie has 3 in already in the top of the 10th, threatening for more. Kind of a stunning turn of events here at Athletic Park. Hawks had the bases loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the 9th, needing just 1 to win it. Jackson Hunter did a brilliant job pitching out of that jam, and the Eagles have come out with some big hits here in the top half of the 10th inning, and they have a 3-run lead. Runners at first and third with nobody out. Miller to bat. runner goes, and no throw down as see the Eden Prairie dugout was yelling for a balk, but it didn't matter as down to second goes Arneson. And now they're going to intentionally walk Miller. So the bases will be loaded with nobody out. Connor Meadows will bat. Tate Miller will go out to the mound and have some words for Magnuson, the pitcher.
Pinch running, number 1, Adam Mertens.
We'll also get a pinch runner at first, Adam Mertens. So the Eagles have the bases loaded with nobody out, trying to add on to the 3 that they've already put on the board here on the top of the 10th. A 1-0, fouled to the backstop screen. The 1-1 popped up into short right field. Actually, it'll be on the dirt at second. Wicker has the play. So 1 out as Meadows pops out. Zach Pila to bat. Base is still loaded with 1 out. First pitch to Pila is low for ball 1. A 1-0 gets behind Miller, but not far enough away. Kelly bluffed coming home. Miller will walk this pitch back out to the mound. Really no other way to say it, but a just deflating turn of events this afternoon in the 9th inning. The Hawks have the winning run at third. The bases loaded, nobody out. And then here in the top of the 10th, Eden Prairie has taken advantage of that second chance. The 2-1 to Pila, swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. Popped up into short right field. Welter coming in, able to make the play. The throw home, not in time. As Kelly scores, they'll appeal at third, runner safe. It was a good play by Welter on that sinking liner. Welter nearly getting Kelly on the throw home. So the number 9 hitter, Cade Hutchison, to bat. 4 now in for Eden Prairie in the inning. Popped up on the first pitch. Tate Miller looking. He can't come up with it. That's a tough play for a catcher to make. So Hutchison will continue the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1, breaking pitch, ball 1, throw down to third. Safe at third is the courtesy runner, Mertens. fair at the third base line as Mertens will come in to score. Right behind him in to score as well. Excuse me, that's Arneson, and then Mertens scores behind him. It's a 6-run inning for Eden Prairie, and they have broken it open in the top half of the 10th inning. The Eagles have scored 6. Cade Hutchison with a 2 RBI single, and that will be it for Magnuson on the mound. We're going to step aside here on CHBN. Top of the 10th inning, 2 outs, Eden Prairie 9, Chaska 3, and we'll step aside. Come back right after this.
Back to you. Whoops. There we go. Now we're good.
Back here at Athletic Park, Logan Grinnell, the new pitcher for the Hawks. First pitch lined into center field. That'll be a base hit for Nick Thompson. A 6-run inning so far for Eden Prairie. With 2 outs. And Joey Flom will bat with runners at first and second. So Grinnell, the new pitcher, trying to get the Hawks back in the dugout. Tough hill to climb from here as this pitch is floated out into left field. And over to make the play to end the inning is Tangen. But the Eagles do some big-time damage. They score 6 runs on 5 hits and leave 2. And the Hawks will have their last chance in the bottom half of the 10th inning. It'll be Tangen, Atterbury, and Foss when we go to the bottom of the 10th inning. After 9.5, it's Eden Prairie 9, Chaska 3. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Hi there, it's Emily Rome-Welter again with Edina Realty. I am here down at Chaska's beautiful athletic ballpark with the Chaska baseball varsity captain. So quick before we introduce them, I just want to remind you that I'm always here for you. I'm your local real estate expert. I would love to come let you know how much your house is worth, even if you're not moving now. Get the information you need to make good decisions. All right, let's meet the captains.
I'm Maddox Voss. I play shortstop and I pitch.
Carson Atterbury, center field.
Matthew Magnuson, I play infield and I pitch.
Isaac Wicker, and I play second base.
Awesome. Get down and watch a baseball game, everybody. Soar Hawks.
We welcome you back to Athletic Park, bottom half of the 10th inning. A big hole to climb out of for the Hawks, 9-3, as the Eagles score 6 in the top half of the 10th inning. Though it'll be Tangen, Atterbury, and Foss due up to hit. As Jackson Hunter trying to finish the 10-inning game. He was brilliant. He was even bigger when he needed to be. A 1-1 on the way. Low for ball 2. Hunter retired 16 in a row leading into that bottom of the ninth inning. 2-1 on the way, fouled away by Tangen. And then in the biggest moments, he came up, the biggest he'd been all game. Struck out Welter, struck out Wicker. Struck out McGowan, struck out Welter, got Wicker to ground out to end what looked like could be the end of the game for the Hawks. Hunter sets, delivers the 2-2. Popped up on the right side. Meadows sizes it up, makes the play, and there's one out.
For the Hawks, Carson.
So back to the top of the order, Carson Atterbury to bat. Bases empty, one out. The first pitch is lined into left center field. That will get down for a hit, over to be cut off by the left fielder, Pila.
For the Hawks, Maddox, Bob.
Now we do have a final for you from the Chanhassen-Waconia game. The Storm win that game 3-0. So the winner of this game will take on Chanhassen in the winner's bracket. The loser will host Waconia Wednesday evening. $7-0 the final, the Storm win. Pitch to Foss outside for ball one. One on the way, inside for ball two. Hunter sets, delivers, foul to the backstop. So if the Hawks can't come back, they'll host Waconia here Wednesday night, while Eden Prairie would travel to Chanhassen to take on the Storm. Pitch well outside. Hawks need base runners. Got the leadoff man on, the second man of the inning on. As this is flared out into right center field, and running in to make a nice catch is the right fielder, Arneson. And the Hawks are down to their final out.
For the Hawks, Tate Miller.
Tate Miller to bat, last chance for Chaska. Runner at first with two out. Runner goes. Eagles don't care. Jackson Hunter 1 out away from a 10-inning complete game. Pitch to Miller, swing and a miss, and the Hawks are down to their last strike. Hunter sets. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Jackson Hunter with a brilliant performance. A 10-inning complete game win. He allows 3 runs on 6 hits. And the Eagles with a 6-run top of the 10th inning, and the Eden Prairie Eagles win it by a score of 9-3.
They'll play Wednesday afternoon, the Eaglesville.
So the Hawks will move into the losers bracket. They will host Waconia Wednesday.
Coming out to today's game.
While the Eagles win, they will play Chanhassen on Wednesday night. We will be back here Wednesday night on CHBN, hopefully with Mike Schmidt back in tow. But thanks to Mike and Brett Johnson for letting me, Patrick Lilia, sit in today. The Eagles win 9-3, 9 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error for Eden Prairie. And for the Hawks, 3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors. Winning pitcher Jackson Hunter goes 10 innings. The losing pitcher is Matthew Magnuson. For Brett, I'm Patrick. We'll see you back here Wednesday night, hopefully with Mike Schmidt back on the mic for you. Thanks for letting me sit in today. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. We'll see you back here Wednesday when the Hawks host the Waconia Wildcats in the losers bracket.